From its inception, Rapala's DT, or Dives 2 series of crankbaits, revolutionized the way bass anglers fished. DT series lures are easy to cast, quickly plunge to their specific running depth, and remain there for the bulk of your retrieve. Their uncanny ability to strain the depths changed bass fishing forever.
You know, since Rapala came out with the DT series, I carry everything to cover a wide variety of depths, from 20 feet right down to my new favorite. This is a DT Fat 1.
Logically, our next step was to translate the same Dives 2 concept, technology, and performance to trolling applications as well. And thus, Rapala's TT, or Trolls 2 series, was born.
In 20 years of tournament fishing, I've won nearly $1 million pulling Rapala crankbaits such as these.
Like their forerunners in the DT series, Trolls 2 series Minnow and SHAD baits are designed to quickly dive to their designated trolling depth and stay there throughout the duration of your trolling pass. Each comes in two sizes. Trolls 2 15 lures run precisely at the 15-foot level with 100 feet of 10-pound test monofilament line. Trolls 2 20 baits target the 20-foot level, allowing you to easily cover a slightly deeper range with the same length of line.
This simple system takes the guesswork out of getting your lure to the right depth to locate and catch fish. Simply tie on the right Trolls 2 series lure to reach the desired depth you'd like to fish and go catch some fish.
Rapala Trolls 2 series Minnow and SHAD lures mimic common forage species that walleyes feed upon. Long, slender minnows like fatheads, chubs, and shiners, and baitfish species like yellow perch and smelt inspired Rapala designers to create the Trolls 2 Minnow. The Trolls 2 SHAD, meanwhile, imitates baitfish with more triangular body profiles, like alewives and shad. No matter what the fish are eating, there's a Trolls 2 on the menu.
To substantially change the running depth of your Troll 2 lures, simply change from a 10-pound test monofilament like the Suffolk Siege over to their skinny super braid, actually a metered line. You can tell how much line is out when you're trolling. And this line has a lot less water resistance than a monofilament, and in fact it'll probably allow your lures to get as much as 25% deeper. Braided line really transmits vibrations up the line, so it's easy to tell if your lures are working properly. If your rod tip isn't vibrating, chances are you've hooked a weed or perhaps a small fish. Just look at the rod tip and you'll know you're in business.
The TT Minnow 15 is 3.5 inches long and weighs a half an ounce. The larger TT Minnow 20 is 4 3/8 inches long with a weight of 5/8 ounce. Rapala Trolls 2 SHAD lures are slightly shorter than their Minnow counterparts. The TT SHAD 15 is 2 3/4 inches long and weighs 3/8 ounce. The TT SHAD 20 is 3 1/8 inches long and weighs in at 5/8 ounce. They too are designed to precisely troll the 15 and 20-foot levels on 100 feet of monofilament line. Trolls 2 series Minnow and SHAD baits have slightly arched backs, yet not so much of a banana shape as to create a wide rolling action. Rather, each has a squarish balsa body with flat sides and a straight lip to accentuate their flashing action and hard vibration. In addition, all Trolls 2 lures contain an internal rattle that's vital to attracting suspended fish at long distances when trolling in open water. So there's plenty of shake and rattle, but not so much roll.
You know, as any big water troller can tell you, rattles can make a big difference in locating and catching fish.
The Rapala Trolls 2 series of crankbaits is designed to run true at a wide range of speeds, anywhere from 1 mile an hour all the way up to 4 miles an hour. It's a great lure for searching for scattered fish.
Rapala Trolls 2 series Minnow and SHAD lures come in 12 forage imitating color patterns to replicate the little fish that bigger fish feed on in a wide variety of waters. Each features strong VMC black nickel trebles that hook and hold on the strike without having to reset hooks during the fight. Just pop your rod in a holder and let the fish hook themselves, then hang on tight.
Wow, what an awesome system for giant walleyes.
Get down and stay down with Trolls 2 series Minnow and SHAD baits from Rapala. They run precisely where you want them, and they don't come up again until they get results. And we're down with that.
Without a doubt, crankbaits account for the majority of the big fish I catch each year.
Because if your baits aren't in the fish zone, you're not catching fish.
Wow, that's a beautiful walleye.